James Parlow will be our first qualifier. His first full season of honor racing as a rookie driver. And started the season in car number 80 and got in a big wreck here on the front straightaway earlier this year. Got himself a new car. And he's back out here. Actually got his career best finish a couple of weeks ago. So Parlow will clock in here. And there we go. Scoreboard's working again. 24.815. Love to see it. Man, we started with the modifieds and 18-second laps and 21-second laps for the super stocks. And now we're getting 24, 23-second laps probably. So here comes James Parlow in the 5. Saturn coming at you. That's what's fun about the Bombers. What you see is what you get. That is a Saturn. And a 24.653 for James Parlow as he picks up a little bit there on lap number 2. Next out to qualify will be this yellow number 7 for the FreqMan Aaron Foy. Aaron Foy in the Foy Boy Racing machine. Foy Boy Racing. That is tough to say. Aaron Foy's had a pretty good season out here. Again, sitting 7th in the points. 3 top 5, 7 top 10s on the year. And one of the few drivers to make pretty much all the races out here this year. It's been a wild season for the Bombers. And first lap complete for Aaron. He'll go to the top of the board. Or second, I'm sorry, that's second quick. Got ahead of myself. 25.180. I saw the 180. So he needs to get in the 24-second bracket if he's going to go to the top of the board. Let's see what he can do. Parlow sitting P1 after one car. A Foy Boy Racing Special coming at you. The finishes run here in Foy will pick up to 24.794, but remain second on the board. Will we see anybody in the 23-second bracket? I don't know. Next out to qualify, another one of the Saturns. This is the 11V. Jonathan Virgilius, who is back after taking a couple of months off. Got involved in couple of dust-ups earlier this year and making his first trip back in a couple of months. So Jonathan Virgilius in the 11V. We call him Jono, and we'll go with that. It's easier to say. And here comes Jono in the blue Saturn. He's got it all wound up. Bobcat on the hood. Roaring down the straightaway. And a 25.314. Look to pick up a little more time. So Jono looking to pick up here on lap number 2. Still have cars pulling in the back gate. Mike Dahm is back. Haven't seen him in a while. And another modified to the field for the 50-lapper later. Checkers are out. And Jono picks up a little bit. Will remain third, 25.091. As our next driver making his way out. 5th place point man, Brandon Monroe in the 14 machine. Brandon Monroe in the Jeepers Den Higdon Racing Bromley Motorsports ride. Got his first career victory, an emotional first career victory earlier this year. And has 7 top 10 finishes to go along with it. Sits 5th in the championship standings. There comes Brandon Monroe. He'll take the white flag, a 24.598. He'll go to the top of the board. So already quick on lap number 1 for Brandon Monroe in the Cavalier. Brandon Monroe in the 14, good first lap. Let's see if he can get some cushion here on lap number 2. And he does, he picks up 24.489. Now the time to beat for Brandon Monroe. Again, got his first win and then blew up the next week, so it's been an up and down year for Monroe, but fast. This is the guy right here who's going to have to watch in this 87 car. This, of course, is Alan Smith, who picked up his first career win. Another one of the first-time winners earlier this year. Alan Smith in the Smith Racing Special. A lot of blank space on that car for you to get your name on. And Alan Smith in the Chevrolet. And 24.557. That's second quick, ladies and gentlemen. Keep your eye on this car. He has been fast all year long, making select starts out here. We're looking to keep up his winning ways. Again, got that first career victory. He actually has taken the checkered flag in first twice. Had the first one taken away, but got to keep the last one. We're looking to keep it again here tonight. His qualifying effort, top of the board, 24.295. Alan Smith, very quick second lap. Champion out on the speedway now. This, of course, is the silver number 81 for Jim Snyder, sponsored by Muffler Man Crash Recovery, and one of the 281 cars out of the JCM Motorsports stables. Defending track champion, still looking for that first win of the season. Third in points coming into the evening, just 9 points out. Points battle. Gonna be one to watch, and how about that? Jim Snyder goes to the top of the board. Business is picking up here in the Monterey's. Jim Snyder now the fastest in his Cavalier. So Snyder, again, qualifying going to be very important for those championship drivers. Just 9 points separating the top three. Snyder, the first of the big three, out to qualify. And picks it up even more, a 24.213. So a great effort for Jim Snyder in the 81. Next out to qualify will be the 12 machine for Jones. Jones, one of the newcomers to the Bomber Division. I know they put a new engine in that car, and it didn't sound all that good coming down the front straightaway. But Jones, a newcomer to the division, came out to watch, said, hey, this looks like fun, and went and got himself a car. And here he is out on the speedway now. And Caleb Jones with honoring the heroes on the hood of this ride. He'll complete lap number 1. This show, a 27.104. So still some bugs to work out on the 12F. Again, new power plant under the hood of this car. He told me in the pits today he's going to race as much as he can, as much as work will allow this year, and try to go full season racing next year. Caleb Jones, still a little bit down on power here, going to complete his run and at 28.202. So this car originally was driven by Dan Webb, who was looking to make his return after his season got off to a rough start, and then he had surgery. But we have James Matthews behind the wheel of the 25. Dan Webb sold the car right before practice. Dan Webb pulled in with that car, sold it, and went home. And now we have a new driver, James Matthews, driving this car. So Dan Webb, not the driver here tonight. We'll give Dan's sponsor some love. Fleet Tire and Diesel Service. They've sponsored some races out here before, and hopefully that means Dan's going to go get himself something else and come out and have some fun later on this year. But we'll see what the rookie, James Matthews, can do. 24.489, by the way, on lap 1, pretty sporty. And 24.619, so Matthews actually qualifies 4th, so good effort there for the brand new driver of that car. Here's a guy you're going to have to watch tonight in the 47, Stephen Wright. He's had some bad luck this year, but despite that has 4 victories, 9th in points though. Stephen Wright in the Don't Turn Right Racing Special. Again, that car, if you want to get your name on a fast race car, this is the one to get on. Stephen Wright will clock in lap number 1, 23.504 for Stephen Wright. So a 23.504 for Stephen Wright. Incredible lap there. So incredible, it's tripping the scoreboard out. Now let's see what happens with Stephen here. I believe that's the quickest time. It is the quickest time by a big margin. 23.580. The first car in the 23-second bracket. The scoreboard said, wait a minute. Wait, is that right? But it is. 23.580 for Stephen Wright. He is your fastest car in the fastest. Next driver out to qualify, the 88 Chevrolet here for Larry Masters, with Robbie Hager's Automotive is sponsoring this ride. Larry, a relative newcomer to the Bombers this year, and has really given this 88 car a good ride. Sideways into turn number 3. Keep your eye on this car. He gives this thing everything it can handle all the way to the wall. At 24.450. See, the scoreboard says that's more like it. 4th quick for the 88. So you've got a Ford, a Chevy, and Chevy. So Ford's outrunning the other 4 Chevys on the scoreboard right now. Larry Masters looking to pick up here on lap number 2. This guy is fun to watch. He'll be real fun. 24.348 for Larry Masters will keep him 4th on the scoreboard. Handful of cars left to go, including one of our top rookie contenders. He does lead the Rookie of the Year standings, has been close to a victory this year, but it just hasn't all fallen together for him. Daniel Snyder, teammate to Jim Snyder, who sits 2nd on the board right now. Daniel with Raw Industries, Muffler Man, and JCM Motorsports. On the machine for sponsorship, here comes Daniel Snyder. A 24.867 for Daniel Snyder. He'll look to pick up here on lap number 2. Getting down to the nitty-gritty, some heavy hitters still to come in this qualifying session. Daniel Snyder looking to pick up here on lap number 2. I would imagine if the dominoes fall right, you'll see at least one, if not both of these 81 cars up in the mix tonight. The leading rookie, a nice pickup there, and 24.467. The 81X in the 5th position. There's 2 81s up there, so I wanted to be sure. 5th quick for Daniel Snyder. Nice pickup on lap 2. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes your point leader, Dustin Higdon in the 15. Higdon out of Port Orange, Florida with 4 victories on the year and has an 8-point lead on CJ Creech coming into this evening's program. So Higdon with James and Anderson's Relocation Services on the side of this ride. Dirt tracking it in to turn 1. He's 2nd quick on lap 1 with a 24.197. So keep your eye on Higdon. He's got to pick up a little bit of ground here to beat the 47 of Stephen Wright, who blistered the track earlier. Here comes the 15 of Dustin Higdon to complete this qualifying run. A 24.053, 2nd quick for your point leader in his Chevrolet. Another one of the fast Fords out on track now. CJ Creech, 2nd place in points. Picked up his 1st win earlier this year. Has had motor problems the last, month or so, and all things look good today. So CJ Creech trying to get back in this championship hunt. The Orange City Auto Parts, sponsor number 27 car, coming down the front straight. On the side as well. First lap for CJ is a 24.407. Now he's looking for more out of this Ford. We'll see if CJ can pick it up here. CJ, 2nd place in points, might lose a handful to Dustin Higdon here if he doesn't pick up on lap number 2. Not on the top 5. Creech completes his qualifying run. How about that lap? 23.954. And that's tripping out. When they go 23 seconds, it really trips out the scoreboard. My goodness. And I think that 2nd quick it is for CJ Creech. What an effort there on lap number 2 for CJ. He'll at least pick up 1 point on Dustin Higdon. CJ Creech coming to life in qualifying. 4 drivers left to go. Chris 70 in the Wheeling, sponsor number 13, will be next on the racetrack. And Chris racing with a heavy heart. His father, Brian, passed away earlier this week, and it's been rough on Chris, and just happened to be here with his friends racing today to keep his mind off things. So if you see Chris, give him an attaboy. Been easy to take this week off, but we appreciate him being here, and he'll be the sentimental favorite tonight. A couple of podium runs already for the rookie driver. Chris 70 clocks in at 24.234, and that is 5th quick there on lap number 2. So a good effort for Chris. And we'll see what he can do in the feature, but he clocks into the top 5 here. Leroy Crawford, our next qualifier in this 76, one of the Toyotas. Gotta have at least one Toyota out there. Leroy, one of the good old boys, in his 2nd season of bomber racing. Some Saturdays you'll see him at the back gate letting people in. Tonight he is going racing. So Leroy Crawford, the Bulldog, coming off the corner. And we'll complete lap number 1. A 26.740 for Leroy. And we'll see if he can pick up on lap number 2. 2 cars left to go. It's been a marathon qualifying set. It feels like speed weeks with all this qualifying up here today. 2 cars left to go as Leroy's going to finish up his lap. Looking to pick up from 26.740 seconds. Leroy completing his run in the Toyota. A 26.400 for Leroy. And our next qualifier will be the 70 for Charles Friedl. The Friedl Racing sponsored Chevrolet. I believe just the second time out for this driver. So another one of our newcomers in his first taste of 50-lap action here tonight. The last car out will be Daniel Bromley in the 77, but let's see what Friedl can do. Everybody's still chasing the 47 of Stephen Wright. C.J. Creech in second, Dustin Higdon third. The heavy hitters in the top of the scoreboard. Friedl clocks in at 25.121, so a little work to do. And I believe he took this car down to the bull ring in Auburndale a couple of weeks ago. And now he's back on the big high banks of the new Smyrna Speedway. I'm telling you, 2 completely different animals. This place to pretty much any other track in the state, beside maybe Five Flag Speedway. Well, in Daytona too, but we don't count that. Checkers are out for Friedl, and very consistent, 25.166. Our final qualifier will be the 77 machine for Daniel Bromley, sitting 8th in the points out of Jacksonville, Florida. Sponsored car from Bromley Motorsports. His brother Tony having a great season in the Bomber Bees. Daniel made his first truck start a couple of weeks ago. They've taken that machine back to the drawing board. But our final qualifier of the night, Daniel Bromley on track now in the Saturn. White flag ready to fly. It will be a 25.068. Now, Bromley's had a solid season. Got some dings and dents in the side of that thing, but has been keeping his nose clean, well, for the last couple of weeks anyways. Beautiful looking ride. And again, he's going to wrap up our qualifying action here tonight. Checkers are up for the 77. And a 24.930, so a nice pickup there. But that means Stephen Wright in the 47 will be your fast qualifier. C.J. Creech second, Dustin Higdon third, Jim Snyder fourth. So your top 3 in points are all in the top 4 in qualifying. And then Chris 70, a great effort qualifying in 5th. The point leader, Dustin Higdon, disqualified after post-qualifying inspection. That is going to take away all of his points for qualifying, and he will have to start at the rear of the field for the feature. So that is big news for the championship. Dustin Higdon, the point leader in the Bomber A's, disqualified for his qualifying effort. Camber was the reason given. So that, now, Dustin Higdon, he's had some things happen to him this season already, and he has battled back. That's just going to make him mad, and he's just going to drive through the field. Keep your eye on the 15 tonight. He's going to lose some points for qualifying, but it's not the end of the world for him.
Support Speedway Video. Go to patreon.com/Speedway Video now.